Hello. How's it going, Suki? There we go. Alright, we're getting started a little bit later than I would have liked, but better late than never. I am going to work on a little bit of lunch here, so I'm going to hop off the screen to start. I am hoping, and I don't remember, but we're going to find out together how long the prologue here is. I think we should be fine with time today, but we'll see. Oh, thanks, Suki! Oh, let me come back on the screen for that. Where is it? Thanks, Suki. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 6 months, too. And 6 months in a row, no less, too. Really, really appreciate that, Suki. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. What are we doing? Let's do the ads really, really quick. We will just do... I gotta look at the... Yeah, I gotta look at the audio. I'm not sure why we're getting the sub song like twice here. That was kind of goofy. That was a little bit goofy, but maybe that was only on my end. Hopefully it's only on my end where it's doing that goofiness.
Top 3 reasons why now's the best.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you hear it twice, or was that just you heard it too? Yeah, it was very weird. I don't know what's up with that, and it's all. I think it's all the stuff that I set up for subs and donations and stuff. I think that was like all on Twitch itself too. So it's not like I'm even using like a third party thing that's screwing up. Like, I think that's just Twitch. And I know lately Annie has tried to redeem channel points, and it plays them for me, but it isn't playing them for you guys. I don't know. I need to poke around with some stuff clearly and try to figure out what's going on with all the audio stuff, because I don't think any of the problems are on my end. It might just be like I need to mess with the settings and like almost like it's have you tried turning the power off and then on again sort of situation, where I just need to like change the settings to something else and then change them back to what they're on now, and maybe that'll fix what's ever going wrong with them or something. I don't know. All I know is that I have more than just YouTubing to do in the upcoming little break we're going to be taking starting next week. Yeah, that's another thing. I think I need to communicate better with you guys. I need to get back to posting like actual like screenshots of stream schedules. So like for instance, next week I'll be taking off all of next week, and then the first half of the following week too. You know, between when COTC goes from being playable to being not playable, and then when it comes back. Like when it's not playable, I'm just taking off because I want to do some YouTubing and stuff. But like, I'm actually I'll make like a visual, like a visual of that schedule as far as having time off. Yes, but also I still have like I think I literally have like over 1,000 hours of VODs on Twitch that I need to get moved over to YouTube still. And so I had already planned on taking that time off to do that. If I was actually caught up, I agree, it would have been a great time to get into SOC. I feel like I've been neglecting that game like way too much, like way more than I would like to. But I'm thinking once we get COTC and we get maybe not even get caught up. It might just be like the 16th. What I might do is stream the 16th, 17th, and maybe COTC all of the week of the 20th to the 24th, and then after that just kind of go back to a normal schedule where maybe we're doing SOC 2 days a week, we're doing baseball 2 days a week, and COTC once a week, something like that maybe. I do especially want to get into the story, the new story stuff in SOC, because you guys have been on Discord like hyping it up and singing its praise and everything already, and it's actually about characters I'm interested in and feel like I'm invested in too. So I think that'll hopefully work out pretty good, and I think because like the current events in it are still going for quite a few weeks, right? Like I don't think I'll miss out on any of that if I just push that stuff back to what did I say that I got? Gosh, that's almost a month from now, isn't it? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the YouTubing goes. If I'm done with the YouTubing before COTC has come back, we can definitely do some SOC there. Yeah, I think the big one, the Night Crimson, what you're talking about, I think that was like 3 or 4 months or something. Oh yeah. I even logged in and did dailies on Christmas and stuff. Yeah. I don't think I've missed any days. I think honestly, even though we haven't been streaming it, I think I've actually missed more days doing COTC dailies than I have SOC dailies. Now that's not to say it's been that much. I think it's only been like 1 or 2 days, but I logged into the main account on COTC. I think it was yesterday, and I had two stacks of hunt tokens to do. So I was like, whoops, I clearly forgot to log in on Sunday. Whoops, to the main account. But I think I still logged in on the alt account, so it's whatever. It'll be easier, I think, to manage both of the 2 accounts once we're able to play on the computer too. Hopefully, I'm hoping the NetEase app is going to be different than COTC, than Square Enix's version of it. Why am I doing this ad? We weren't going to do these. Okay, we'll do the one fight and then we'll move on. But I'm hoping the NetEase COTC app will be like you come to the main menu and it's like, which account do you want to log into, and it's just a matter of picking which account you want to log into. Whereas right now you have to do the whole account transfer thing just to do that. You have to go onto their portal and use your sign-in stuff, and whoops, what? You forgot your sign-in stuff. Uh-oh, now what do we do? Kind of deal, right? And like on other gachas, it like saves your login stuff after the first time and stuff like that. Hopefully we're just gonna see more like quality of life stuff with NetEase, right? Because that's like maybe the biggest thing Square Enix is known for not doing well is like online infrastructure, right? Like I've been playing their games online for like over 2 decades now because of Final Fantasy 11, and like their online infrastructure, like with the MOG portal or whatever it's called, has just always been so terrible. I remember one time while I was still playing 11, I ended up like getting locked out of my account, and I literally had to like call and get transferred from like between like 3 different departments before they could figure out how to get me back access to my account. And it was something as simple as like the security token or something had expired or something, and I needed to like renew that or reset the like update the password or something. It was something super simple, and it bricked like the entire account. And it's not it hasn't changed that much over the years. I hope so, and NetEase has been they've been managing the game in other regions already for a while, so like on top of what I hope will just be better quality of life and stuff, like the transition itself should be really seamless and smooth, I'm thinking and hoping, based on what I've heard. Now I'm not 100%. I just did this, didn't I? I just did the. Yeah, I just did that. I'm pretty sure if I looked up their entire gacha library from over the years, I'm sure I've played other games of theirs too. And I'm pretty sure they're actually the ones that are doing Marvel Rivals too, which is kind of crazy. They're like just all over the place. That's how big they are. They just do like everything, apparently. So I have noticed this is going to be a tough pill to swallow. So like on this account we can't do any of this stuff, right? Because we haven't unlocked the Divine Beast yet, which is whatever. I'm less serious about this account, honestly. I'm pretty sure NetEase does Marvel Rivals too, which is pretty crazy, right? They're doing that, and now they're going to be doing COTC Global. Yeah, they've just got their hands in everything. They're pretty big. But yeah, as far as all these rubies that are in here, unfortunately, I'm gonna miss out on a lot of this on the main account too, and it's I wish I wouldn't, because I usually don't miss out on anything, but there's the 100 for finishing chapter 8, which we're not gonna get until the 16th or 17th probably. I would imagine I'm gonna want to try to finish that before we get started on Side Celestia, I think. And I looked last night, and I've only done through, because they added so many other chapters of the Ember Flame story since I stopped being able to stream the main account. I have only done the first 6 chapters of it, so I can't get any of these 3 either. So that's another 50 rubies. The main account is out. I haven't done floor 4. That's more. And because of where we are in the Ember Flame story, I haven't even met these Srpgs and U2 yet, so we're gonna miss these 62. So I'm gonna be missing 310 rubies on the main account, which doesn't feel good at all, but it is what it is. No, we didn't. We got in one day of, well, a half day of attempts, and then it was after I got the new phone, because originally it did work when I was still on Android 12, and then the day after we did, I think we only got in 2 attempts on Bestower of All on the fight, and because I was still working on the second half of Orsa Santos, and yeah, that night or whatever, my phone asked me if I wanted to upgrade to Android 13, and I was like, okay, I'm sure that'll make things run smoother, and maybe there'll be new quality of life stuff. And then it made COTC unplayable. So we got like less than half a day worth of Bestower of All fight attempts in. I think it was 2 attempts, and that's it. And I think the first one was pretty good from what I remember too. Like, I'm pretty sure I got him to like the last part, like the last state, like overall, like after doing the ring, getting past the rings and stuff, I'm pretty sure I got him to like somewhere in between 30 and 40% health. So we were doing pretty good. I remember that the problems arose when it switched to a set of weaknesses that I didn't really have anything for. I think it was like spear and some other stuff, maybe like spear and axe or something. And like, I just didn't have that. I mainly had sword, I think. Maybe sword and dagger. Probably sword and dagger. And so with that, right, because Elrico was there, Barjalo was there. So like sword, dagger, wind, light, and dark. And it was like spear and axe or something. So now I have like Roland. I have Nefty. I can't remember if we had a Laun X then. I think we did, but we hadn't really used her, and I don't think she was built that well or something. We didn't have Signa, we didn't have Southern Toss. So I think it's not going to be that hard. Like, I would like to think that we'll probably get it done in like 2 attempts or less, hopefully. but we still have to do it though. And so we'll get that done, and then hopefully we'll have at least some time that week, because the 16th is a Thursday, I think. And I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll be so engrossed in it and stuff, and being able to play the main account again. Maybe we'll just play through the weekend. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But yeah, I think we'll do Thursday, Friday, and then the next week where we just do COTC, and then after that we'll get back to doing like some baseball and some SOC too. And we still don't have release dates for, I think, any of the only 3 games that I know for sure as of this moment that I'm planning on streaming next year. I don't think we have release dates for any of the 3. So yeah, we probably I think 3, right? Yeah. Or wait. Yeah, I think maybe a 4th one. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully that'll make it so that we can just do some normal schedule stuff for a little bit of the start of the year at least. Okay. But talking about these rubies again in here, I did at least get done all of the 30s that I could do on both accounts. So on the main account, I think that meant getting 120 of the 120 of the 180, which wasn't bad. That's the real question, right? I think we'll probably put this account on hold for the near future. I think at some point it would probably be nice to continue on and play through Bestower of All, like the end of it too, because the plan as of right now is to only play through 1 through 5 just so we can get the vet seal here. And so I think at some point playing through 6 through 8 again would be nice too, but I think it also might be nice to just like completely break those too. So that would probably mean continuing to do the dailies and stuff and continue accruing rubies and then like pulling for like broken characters and stuff. And I was kind of thinking that maybe the way we would do polls with the 2 accounts moving forward too is like intentionally pull different things. Like I have, and I wanted to get into that this week, but I kind of feel like since we're behind because of no stream yesterday, I kind of feel like we got to get started with the story. But at some point this week, I want to do some poll planning and maybe some math associated with that to try to figure out not only who I want to plan to pull for, but like how many rubies it's probably going to look like I'll need for that, or at least estimate it, because some of the math that someone does on the Octopath server is like beyond me. Like I stopped both in high school and in college with calculus, so like doing statistical probabilities and stuff like that is beyond me. But we can try to guesstimate and stuff. I think, and so we'll probably plan on pulling for specific characters on the main account, and then maybe with this account we'll try to get some other characters that I'm not planning on getting. Yeah, I'll be continuing to do dailies for this account for sure, 100%. All right, let's turn the music back up. We're not doing ads anymore. Okay, do we do? I think we gotta do hunts yet. No, I think this is still. Oh wow, this is still going on for 5 days. Okay, that's really nice. So that's going until the Square Enix end of service. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna get some nice shards from that. Honestly, right this second, just this, just this as we're trying to get the vet seal and stuff. I think once, and like I said, let me look at the calendar again. Like I said, I think we'll do the 16th and 17th on the main account on the NetEase game, and then the 20th through the 24th as well. Maybe the 18th and 19th. Maybe we just go straight from the 16th to the 24th or something. I think on the 27th we'll go back to like a normal schedule where we're doing like baseball and SOC and this. And this will probably be, well, we'll have to see. I guess it depends on how long it takes to get through the Side Celestia story too. Baseball might just have to take a back seat to this. Honestly, we'll see. I think right now, as of this moment, my priority between the three, like, I guess I would say recurring games is this, then SOC, then baseball. So if baseball has to take a back seat, so be it. I do want to get done with the second season though, because we are kind of getting there. Like I think we're like 120 games into the season or something. So we're like only a few, like a week worth of streams probably away from getting to the postseason, trying to defend our title. Yeah, it's the only thing with the baseball is that, like, the longer I go without playing it, and you know, I can do more of that off stream. I haven't been doing a good job, and that's mainly Path of Exiles and Marvel Rivals' faults recently for why I haven't been doing any baseball off stream to try to stay not rusty. When I get rusty in that, because of how hard of a difficulty we're playing on at this point, like when I try to get back into it, and if we haven't played for months, I get absolutely destroyed. I mean, I think we saw that like a month or two ago or something when we first got back into it. I mean, I think I lost one game like 3-20 or something. It was pretty bad. Needless to say. So, okay, hold on. We've got to change some stuff around here because we were doing those fights. So let's get L back in. Let's get Southern Toss back in. I think this is what we were rolling with before, right? You need a keeper. Let's see. Yeah, we put you as a physical one. Okay. Jeez, look at these numbers of they've got an attack. Okay. We've got a couple more days. I don't think we've got enough days yet to complete her book. Yeah, we're still 5 days away. That's unfortunate, but that'll be a nice little bump in magic attack there when she gets up to tier 3 here. Yeah, and we don't have any more hunts we can do. Okay, I think it's story time. I think it is story time. Where are we? Wait, why are we here? I don't remember. Why are we in Atlastan? That's weird. All right, well, let's go to Craigsphere. Okay, I should probably start eating. I literally haven't had one bite of food yet. Whoops. Okay, here we are. Can you spare a moment? Whoa, that's way too many notifications. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, I still haven't even watched these these two videos yet. I've been saving those to watch when I get a chance. Okay. Final chapter, Bestower of All. Basically the prologue. Upon collecting the 3 rings, the band receives a letter that was also sent to the travelers as allies. In here, no, because we're on. Yeah, no. we have all of the Bestower of All. We're just getting started on here. Excuse me, traveler.
あなた、旅団の人でしょ?
I'm actually not sure how this account is gonna fare in Bestower of All, because this is where the fights actually are gonna start getting challenging, like the boss fights, and we just don't have a very deep roster. Like we can do sword, we can do fire, we can do light, we can do dark. And that's basically it. Like, we don't really have coverage for, like, more, like, that many weapon types, whereas the main account did when it was here. This account has, like, what did we say last week? I think it's, like, 50 or 60 less characters than the main account has. Now, granted, the main account has been continuing to get new characters since the last time we worked on Bestower of All 8. So we've probably got 5 to 10 new characters between when we actually did story last on the main account, and now. But still, that's still a lot more, right? Like the main account can do dagger, they can do spear, they can do axe, they can do wind, they can do ice, they can do. I don't think anybody can really do lightning that well. Well, I mean, I guess if you had Isla and Naval, you could do lightning maybe, and Cyrus. But yeah, I think my main account can basically do anything except for lightning pretty decently at this point. And this account is just not like that. You're a member of the Nerazim, aren't you? We in fact are, yes.
あなたたち宛ての手紙を預かってるわ。
I have a letter here addressed to your band. From your neighbor, Finnis. Oh, to my dearest... Oh, I got the wording wrong. To my dearest neighbors. I have been watching you all for a long time now. Watching your thoughts, desires, deeds. If Rinyu's getting one, that means Barjula's getting one too, yep. And in so doing, you have led me to the answer I have sought for many years. Allow me to express my gratitude. Lights of Orstera. I await you at the Isle of Orsa. The time has come to make everything clear. Finis, yep. Okay, the roster. Alright, let's get a shot of this too. Okay. So yeah, we're very one-dimensional, where our clearly 2 best DPS characters are both warriors who do sword and light damage. and yeah, they've also got light and fire covered too, but mainly yeah, those are our main ones. I mean, we've got Therian, we've got Cyrus, we've got Reek, But like for Reek, we don't have anybody else to do spear with him, so he's basically just a support. Cyrus can do fire with Southern Toss. We don't really have anybody that can do ice. We don't really have anybody who can do dagger along with Therian. I mean, we've got Sarissa, Nicola, and Falco, but they're all basically support. Right, none of them are actually like dagger damage. We do have Malu as well for fire, so fire's pretty good. I would say swords definitely best, but fire is probably number 2 because we've got Southern Toss, Signa, Cyrus, and Malu for fire. Yeah, we just got Ditrena last week. Ditrena, you know, and honestly, we do have the tools to really do light well, right? Because we've got Southern Toss, we've got Signa, we've got Ditrena, we also have Eliza. So if we really wanted and needed to do light, we could do light pretty darn well, I think. As far as anybody else though with dark, I mean, I think the only dark coverage we've really got is Ditrena and Alarica, because I don't think we even have on this account Dancer Prim. like see, look at this is only how far down the 5s go. See, and like on my main account, the scroll bar on the right goes like over halfway down with 5-star characters now. So it's a bit different. There are a few characters that we've talked about that a little bit too on this account, that this account has that the other account does not have. The main account does not have Reek, it does not have Sarissa, it does not have oh wait, it did just get Malu last week. Okay, so it does have Malu. It did get Eliza, I think, fairly recently. The main account does not have Lavina. It does not have Stead. It does not have Jomila. And I think that's it. So that number is going down a little bit, but most of the characters I think the main account does not have that this one has are not great characters anyways. I think Reek is the only character this account has that the main account doesn't have, that I'm actually kind of bummed about. Reek is nice. I would and Reek would be great for my main account too, since I've got Krauser, Leon, and Roland already on it. So the spear team would be nice. We could have Reek and we could have Richard for a spear support, and those three would just go crazy. Yeah, no, it's not. It's very top heavy with having Elrica, Southern Toss, Primax, Honidax, Signa, Therian, Cyrus, even, I guess you could mention. Maybe even Sarissa gets a mention, Ditrena. It's very top heavy. I mean, it still does not have it doesn't have Swan or Canary. It doesn't have who else is meta that would be really big for this account? I'm trying to think. I had someone in mind and I lost them. It doesn't have Rinyu. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, it doesn't have a Laun X. So yeah, it's good. It is good, but I'm very curious to see how this account will deal with Bestower of All. Like we might have to bring up some other characters, right? Like we might need to bring up Hasumi or Eliza or Malu. We might need to bring up Harley for defensive purposes. I actually don't remember. What the heck does Cardona do? Okay. Oh, she does ice a little bit too. Okay. She does not. Well, let's see. No, she doesn't do ice damage. She does ice breaking. Okay. Yeah, she's kind of eh. She's kind of eh. Yeah, the Kates are definitely really good. Some of the friends of the channel have really been singing Kilns' praise lately, the last few weeks as we've been back playing more. Kilns is supposedly pretty darn good, and obviously I know Reek is very solid. I mean, Reek is basically Tatlock except better, honestly. It feels a little bit weird to say that, but yeah, I think. Oh, we missed an elite here, really? I think I do. I think I like Reek, like buffed Reek more than I like Tatlock. Honest. Oh, we didn't do that one. Should we do that one? Should we cover that one maybe? And I think as far as like design, I think Kilns is my favorite designed Kate that we have so far. But man, with the amount of like all the nice and cute little messages that I was given us over the years, I would not mind getting Isla at some point either. But I think honestly, oh, this looks gross. Weaknesses wise, I bet this is why we did not fight this thing, Turnal. Because we still don't have ways to hurt it. Let's just, it's level 35. Let's just brute force it, honestly. Let's just do that. But yeah, honestly, I think on my main account though, because I think the Kates are all MTs, right? I think honestly though, the MT I want the most at this point on my main account, I think is actually Rondo. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, because of the story, and then two, because of some of the research we did last week about upcoming characters which we hadn't looked at before, or we hadn't looked at in a while. Some characters we hadn't seen their 6 stars of yet, and honestly, Rondo's 6 star is pretty legit. Like, I think Rondo would probably make it into a sword team for my main account over like A2, I think, if he's 6 stars. Like, I think it would be him, Al, and Southern Toss. I think I would take 6-star Rondo over A2, honestly. And then, like I said last week, like story-wise, I would still really like to get him, because at this point, with having basically done all of Bestower of All, like, he's one of my favorite story characters at this point. I think he might be my favorite non-sister story character. Well, I think I can't remember if we talked about this last week, but the MMO topic definitely came up last week. And the only thing that's on my radar at the moment, as far as that goes, is the Final Fantasy XIV mobile version of it. That we already did that. That'll be coming out probably sometime this coming year. Oh, that was us. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. Other than that, not really. I played A Realm Reborn when it launched, and I did for a couple years, but honestly, it ended up getting too time consuming, and I just couldn't keep doing it. So I think that's probably where I'm at, like, as far as MMOs going forward too. The problem is I get too engrossed in them. I get too into raiding and everything, and they just become too time consuming because of how much I like to like min max and theory craft and stuff, and so that it ends up getting into like a big deal with like raiding and stuff, and that's, I think, just stuff that I can't really I just can't squeeze time wise anymore. but that's okay. I definitely miss like the social stuff and like doing the raids and stuff, but the time that it takes to do that stuff I don't really miss either. But okay, let's see what our friend here has to say. Our friend that's been traveling with us already on our travels. Hi, Miss Signa. Ring bearer chosen. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. If it's too close to the source material, we might just have to do without. I don't know. Welcome. It is good to see you. Why didn't she say good to see you again? Because we've been here before. Let us go to where the others are. Okay, let's do it. Let's do that. Oh, wow. Everybody's here. Alright, well, let's go left to right. We owe our victory at sea to your invaluable assistance. I vow to return the favor one day. And let's see. We've got 4, 5, 6 chat bubbles, and then we have Southern Toss on the right, and we have us. So there are technically 8 of us, right? No, good. Quiet, Your Highness. I wasn't talking to you.
Yo.
Ah, you're here as well. Who could ignore such a letter? Though a king has little time to spare.
Nah.
But enough of that. Care for some river beans? God damn it, Richard. I've actually not even heard of Ashes of Creation, so I don't know. I literally know nothing about it other than its name now. Yes, of course, we're going to accept the river beans. Here, these are the very best. I dare say they taste even better on this special occasion. Yeah, because remember, MMOs aren't really in my realm of interest anymore at this point in my life. So yeah, it's not. The only reason I know about the Final Fantasy mobile thing is because there's so many different circles I'm in, communities and stuff that are just like JRPG related, and that, you know, that inevitably includes Final Fantasy even in the MMOs. Final Fantasy 11 was my first, and then I played World of Warcraft as well. So those 3. Okay, what do you have to say? Ring bearer, it is you. When I read the letter, I was overcome with a strange feeling. A feeling that there was something of grave importance to be learned. I must say, your presence is most reassuring. Yeah, you know, out of all the people here, we really do have the strongest bond with Alaun too, don't we? Because of everything we went through with her in Master of All. And then she was with us through all of Part 3 as well. That makes sense. Yeah, only those 3 basically. I mean, unless you want to count stuff like Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4 as MMOs too, although I guess I would say that Immortal is more of an MMO than 4, honestly. And I did play Immortal for a little bit. I played it for probably about a half a year, but at that point, the amount of time the dailies took, it was basically the same reason I stopped playing Diablo Immortal was the same reason I stopped playing Honkai Star Rail. The dailies every day just took way too long. It was too much of a time commitment. Same thing basically for Marvel Strike Force, honestly. Yeah, I would have liked to try Lost Ark, but back when it came out, my computer couldn't really handle it. So, I mean, I'm sure my computer now that we do the streaming from could handle it, but we've already got Diablo 4 and Path of Exile 2 now, so do I really need another ARPG? Not really. do I even have time for another ARPG, let alone an ARPG that's an MMO too? Probably not. Probably not. I watched a lot of Lost Ark when it first came out. I love the graphics. I loved watching people doing boss fights in it. And even the PvP was a little bit interesting. Way too many dailies and weeklies. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing an MMO, that was that was your only game probably. Yeah. The letter was sent by one Finis, the same name from the myths. Yep. Hey, Rinyu. I too received a letter. This place holds such a mysterious power. It's crazy that she can feel that, right? But maybe not so crazy given her lineage. Yeah. Hey friend, you got a letter too? It's not wise dealing with strangers in my line of work. But something told me I had to come. And look at me now. What a hassle, eh? Don't you think? Alright, Bargelo. Ah, ring bearer, you've come too. The truth. Oh, you know what? Look at that. Is that Finis there in the back? I think it is. We'll see. Alright, your journey is approaching a turning point. Proceed anyways. Yes. Yes, it's time to proceed. Ring bearer chosen. And the rest of you. Thank you very much for coming. Know that you have all been personally selected to be here. We are the maidens of the Divine Rings. We have served both the gods and the rings since time immemorial. But now, it is time to let him speak. Chosen one. Do you remember me? Oh, you know who we should have as our favorite for this? The very first character we got on this account. We should have Viola as our... Okay, after this cutscene, we're gonna switch over to Viola favorite, I think, here. We should have had her here, though. Please tell me it's gonna be... No, it's Falco! Come on, no, that's bad. Oh, man, I dropped the ball. Oh, I dropped the ball. That should have been Viola. A long time has passed. I remember when we first saw this scene, and it was like, oh my gosh, you're the one who who found us originally? That's so cool. Since I bestowed you with that ring. Yeah, you bestowed. There's that word. Though to me, it has been like the blink of an eye. Yeah, I mean, it has only been a couple years, right? My name is Finis. So big. Okay, wait, was that was Buck's stuff, wasn't it? Oh, no, it's GoPuff. Get out of here, GoPuff. Alright, Anna's rocking out hard. I'll watch that later. It looks like she's having fun. Okay, my name is Finis, Bestower of All. We're gonna be seeing Anna rocking out like every time we take a screenshot. You have traveled for a long while, by your reckoning. But I had been looking for you for far longer than that. Okay, whatever you say, Morpheus. Dude is literally just Morpheus. Oh wait, we get this. Oh, we get his Gates music. Oh hell yeah. In the beginning, there was no heaven or earth in all of Orstera. There was only chaos. I don't know, we might have to just chill and listen to the music here for a little while. In time, Orsa, mother of all, was born, and so she created me in her image. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. I don't know, the more I listen to this song, this might actually just be my favorite Octopath song. It really might be. I love this song. Orsa and I bore I like how he says 12 bore 12 children who then went on to create new lives of their own. Humans. You know, and it's funny, Arpgs came up in talking already, considering this isn't even that different than what happens in the Diablo universe, right? With Lilith and Inarius, right? With them having kids. The only difference is Lilith, I guess, right? Because here Finis and Orsa are basically both like, they're both like angels or both like gods or something. And like good gods, whereas Lilith is a demon. But yeah, still their progeny in both situations ends up being humans in some capacity, even if the Diablo humans are not actually really humans, they're Nephilim. But kind of humans. I mean, the Nephilim end up evolving into humans over time too, right? Okay, so kind of similar. Not the same, but similar. Alon's like, holy humans. I absolutely love how Finis gathers an Octopath group of travelers here with the 8 of us. Like, it seems so cool. Such a shout out to 1 and 2. So your children created us? Precisely. Does that make you our grandfather then? Finis is like, I never thought of that. If you birthed children with Orsa, mother of all, then
ではこういうことか。
That means you're a god? Oh, fuck. We're like...
聖火神が
The Flamebringer's ring.
信じるほかないようだ。
I guess we have no choice but to believe it.
光栄の至りだな。神に謁見できるとは。
We are honored to be in your presence, my lord.
で、その神様、俺
So,
たちに何の用だ？
what's a god want with us?
話を続けよう。
Allow me to continue. There will be time for questions later. Please, hold them. Oh my gosh, look at the... Do we get it? Do we get
全
it?
ての始まりである
Kinda.
我が妻だったオルサは13人目の子を産み
I
命を落としたのだ。
I don't like that they keep telling us this because we learn later on that that's not actually the case, right? We learn later on that Gal is the one that killed her. That this is not actually how she died. She didn't die in childbirth with him. Unless I totally don't remember it and he actually like killed her as a newborn like intentionally. I don't think that was what happened though, but I guess we'll have to keep going. But this feels a little bit weird now knowing what I do know. But yeah, we'll have to see, because I'm sure in the chapters where we're doing the detective work with the gods as kids and stuff, it'll be explained again. I'm pretty sure they did explain that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, seeing this is interesting. Okay, let's keep going.
私は
And so I began to weep and weep for years and for ages.
長くやがて私は死の世に向かいオルサを見つけたが彼女は深い眠りにつき
At last, I set out for the realm of death. There, I found my beloved, but she was in a deep sleep from which I could not wake her. There was but one method for reviving her. The rings. Oh, come on! No, I don't want that. Oh man, it popped up too slow. By sacrificing the 8 gods whose power safeguarded the continent, Orsa would return to me. But as a price, the continent would fall into darkness after having lost them. And so I descended upon the land to contemplate my actions. I don't think I got it there. No, damn it. See, this is the sucky part with playing a mobile game compared to playing like a PlayStation game, where it's so much easier. Like taking a screenshot's like instant. I think for here I need to have my hands on the phone so I can get screenshots easier. I found humans to be utter fools, abhorring and murdering each other, indulging in the fruits of the land. The fruits of greed and desire. There we go. Now we got it.
そして数百年の後ある考えに至
I was conflicted. After hundreds of years, I came upon an idea.
人間たちに託すことにしたのだ。生かすべきか滅ぼすべきかを。
I would leave the decision up to humans themselves, whether I should let them live or wipe them out.
私は8人の神々の力を8つの
I
指
turned
輪
the
と
power of the 8 gods into 8 rings.
そして
Um,
たちに与えたのだ。
I think he's a god too, isn't he? I think he'd have to be to have the power to wipe out all of humanity if he wanted to. I think he's got to be a god too, and then bestow them upon humans.
指輪を授かった者たちは皆
But all those who received them were overcome by greed and evil without fail. Well, except for us, right?
選ばれし者よ。
And yet,
君だけは
Ring Bearer Chosen, you were different. That's the beauty of replaying this, though, right? Is finding these answers or these memories that we don't still have. I've really been enjoying replaying it, honestly. Well, what's Scarecrow doing there?
からながら心清き者たちと共
The
に
Flamebringer led
人
you,
の指輪のある
along with other pure-hearted individuals, to defeat the other ring bearers and save the continent.
君が示してく
And thus, you have made clear to
人
me
の可能
the
性
vast potential that humans possess. Gosh,
決断した
it's so cool how we come full circle, right? To seeing how we started our accounts here with him to now be doing more stuff with him. It's, oh man, I remember doing this prologue, and it totally blew my mind that this character that started it all in this game was in fact Finis, either the most important Octopath character in all of the games, or the second most behind Orsa, maybe. Either him or Orsa has got to be like the most important. And like he started our journey. It was so cool. So I have come to a decision.
オルサーを諦め
Yeah,
人間たちの未来を選ぶと
honestly, at this point, I think COTC has even surpassed 2 for me, honestly. I think it's COTC 2-1. And I think the disparity is definitely the biggest between, well, I would say the disparity between 1 and 2 is bigger than 2 and COTC. I still think 2 is fairly close to COTC, but the amount of content we've got at this point, it's just... And the fact that now we know we're getting more. We're going to continue getting more content. It's just... It's like like, for me, the quality in COTC and 2 is very similar, but the quantity is... There's just more to COTC, right? Like, COTC is like... hundreds and hundreds of hours of content, and 2 is like maybe if you do everything and you really go slow, like maybe 200 hours, whereas this feels like it's probably like if you go slow, like if you started on launch and you went slow and took your time and enjoyed everything and did as much as you could, this is like probably at least 400 or 500 hours, I think. Oh, you like the story in one more. I definitely like the story in two more. I know that COTC's story ties to one's much more than two's as of right now. But there still is stuff that ties them all together, right? And I think there's more stuff in COTC that ties 1 and 2 together that there is in either 1 or 2. So I think that's yet another reason why COTC is my favorite, because COTC kind of just brings everything together, at least to the best of our knowledge as of right now, right? Like we were talking about last week, we still have many questions surrounding Octopath in general, but COTC has answered the most questions out of the 3 games. So yeah, I hope it improves Celestia for you, since it sounds like you're a bigger fan of Orstera. I'm very curious to see where they go with it. Too, since I did love 2's cast and story and setting and stuff. I see we have a guest here. Where's the cursor? There it is. Hello. Oh, your camera is not where it's supposed to be, is it? Where's your camera? There it is. Okay, let's move you over. There we go. Hey, kitty. How's it going, What's up, kitty? How's she doing today? Oh, nice kitty. Yeah. Yeah, you want to do some traveling with us? Yeah. Of course you do. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The medieval part about Orstera, definitely agree with that. There's just a whole lot more going on in Celestia, right? With like steam engines and stuff and all that. Yeah, it definitely has some of that. I mean, there's still more medieval stuff. Like if you think about, I don't know, certain regions and stuff, like I guess technically Casty's region, the coastlands, the Leaflands, I guess even the Winterlands maybe, but yeah, when you talk about like Throne's region and Particio's region, those feel very, very different than Orstera, for sure. I will abandon my dear Orsa and give the future to you. All right, but we've really gotta. I didn't even think about that with Viola, but that makes total sense. Having her as our favorite here for. Yes, I couldn't be happier. Thanks to you, I have reached a decision at long last. Chosen one. Yeah, I like how he has to include the chosen one part, right? I am glad I bestowed you with a ring. Now, I have one final request. Yeah, definitely part of the world, right? It would be interesting to see if we got, kind of along the lines of some of the Final Fantasy games that got sequels and stuff, like if we got an Octopath 2 Part 2 or something. It would be interesting to see whether the the revolution, the industrial revolution you're talking about would reach places like the Leaflands or the Winterlands and stuff too, or if it would still be at least somewhat localized, like how it kind of feels like the technology was into. Would you return your ring to me? No, you can't have it. We've got places to be and things to do. Nope, sorry, dude. Sorry, Gramps. I understand your reluctance. I'm sure Alfric feels the same way. But all things must come to an end. Now, would you return your ring to me? No. Okay, yeah. Alright, fine, Gramps, here you go, have your ring back. Thank you. I know parting with it will be difficult for you. I will give you some time. Please speak with me once you are ready. Okay, now we can change over though, at least, right? Yeah. Okay. Don't get me wrong, Falco, you've been a great leader so far. But we're doing stuff with Gramps, and Gramps first welcome Viola into the world, so we're gonna switch over to her here. Okay. Anything changed here? Yeah, okay. Let's go right to left here. I had nothing to say. Alright, dude. Kick rocks. Hey, you and me, we go way back. So you do what you think is right. Whatever happens, we'll always be family. For the family! For the family! The earth has been stained with the blood of too many. But those horrific days have finally come to an end. Oh, sweet summer child Rinyu. Oh, bless your little heart. Shepherds must shear their sheep come time. What are you talking about, dude? There is a time for everything. Ring bearer, your time is now. Doubt not your purpose and go forth. The day has finally come that Edoras, no, that Orstera is free from the rings' curse and the chaos it wrought. Ringbearer, I am forever in your debt. I suppose this ends your journey. Care for a snack? Yeah, dude! We don't want to do a lot of different things, but we will always be down for some river beans. Here, these are the very best. I dare say they taste even better on this. Oh, he said the same thing. Oh, wait. Oh, dude, he healed us. Let's go, river beans. Yes, accept the river beans, of course. No. Oh, come now, don't be modest. Your want for beans is written all over your face. Oh man, he saw right through us. How does he know? He's so smart when it comes to river beans and all things river beans related. The future that you and Alauna believed in. This is it. So let us work together to safeguard Orstera for all the days to come. Alright, let's talk to Grandpappy. Here you go, Finis. It's yours now. Bye-bye, Ring. You did us proud. Oh, there's Viola. Maybe we should just have her be our favorite from now on. Kind of come full circle type deal. Good. So you are resolved.
8つの指輪たち
All
は
8 rings
全て
are now back in my possession.
そして
They have served their purpose.
始めようか。
Shall we begin then?
指輪を破壊する
It is time they were destroyed. Get out of the way, Signa.
案ずるな。
Do not fear.
神々は指輪を
The
離れ
gods will be freed from the rings, returning to their original forms.
この先も
As such, they will continue to watch over the continent. 3 on the left, 2 in the middle, and 3 on the right.
君たち
You know, I definitely don't remember catching that last time, and it's kind of funny, right? Considering the final fight in this part of the story and how they're laid out in the fight. You all.
選ばれし者
When the chosen one was on the brink of despair,
傍らで
you were there for
支えた
them.
者たち
You know what? And notice how there's 5 here, and then these 2 are a little bit apart. They don't quite have the connections that the other 5 have to each other. And then look who's all the way over here on the right, standing by himself. Okay. Yep.
君たちが
In so
大陸を
doing,
照らす
you
かすかな
safeguarded the flickering flame that lit the continent.
灯火の守り手だ
Thus, I hereby name you you guardians of light. Okay, now what? Golden basketball. Who dominated the most? MVPs, Olympic medals. That's a tough question because nobody dominated. Well, yeah, maybe one person dominated across everything this year more than everything else. Okay, I'll save that. We'll get it later.
君たちもその清き力を貸してくれまいか
Will you lend me your strength as well?
目を閉じよ
All you need do is close your eyes
そして
and pray for the
大陸の
continent's
未来をそ
future.
っと願うだけでよいさあ
Now,
力を一つ
may your hearts beat as one. Now, why is this one ring a different color than the rest? Is that our ring? No.
ラディ、ドラネ、イグミ、サルム。
All right, Signa, do what you gotta do. But yeah, one of them is a different color than all the others. I don't think that's ours though, right? Because ours would be the one on the bottom center, I think, right? With the final battle in part 4 in mind. Because I think it goes 3 on the left, one on the top, and then 3 on the right, right? But this one over here, like that makes me think the other colored one is ours. I don't know. Keep going, Signum.
セレ、リベノエク、イムダ、ムディ。
Moody.
セレ、デシデラ、イミディ。
さらばだオルサよ
Farewell, my dear Orsa.
人間たちに未来あれ
The future belongs to you now, humans. I like how they do their little dances. Signa?
黒い炎。
Dark flames?
まさか。
Impossible! Signa. No.
まさか闇に
Don't tell me. The darkness. Okay.
私は従っただけ
I was merely following orders.
あのお方に
His orders.
真なる炎
True flame.
私に力を与えたまえ
Grant unto me thy strength.
サザートさん
Sir Southern Toss? Yeah. This is quite the prologue to a story. Like, what? Not only did we meet Finis, but now we also witnessed him getting murdered. and not only that, but like who is behind everything too?
No.
Why? Well, because he's got the dark flame. He's got a lot of power already. Yes, he still has much more power to obtain, but look at what he created. He created this wave of like dark flame already to like prevent us from helping Finis. He's already strong as hell right now. Like I bet if we were able to fight him right here, we would get absolutely annihilated by him.
私は
Was I
謝ったのか
mistaken?
やはり
Are humans truly?
いかに
Indeed.
人間とはよく
Humans are greedy, selfish creatures.
それゆえ私
That is why I
欲なき世界
will create a world without desire.
ってこと
What?
神様が
Did he just reduce a god to ash? Well, and look what Richard says. I mean, when Eltrix asked him if he was a god, he didn't tell her no, right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think what Richard is saying here, what Eltrix asked him, and he didn't say no to. I think he's a god. I think the point here isn't so much in this scene to make us believe that maybe he's not a god. I think it's to make us believe to show us how strong Southern Toss already is. I think that's maybe the point here.
選ばれし者
Chosen one,
ご苦労だ
allow me to thank you for gathering the rings for me.
指輪はもらうぞ
I'll be taking them now. I hope you don't think ill of me. No, why would we think ill of you? It's not like you just killed the god of all creation, basically, or the partner to the god of all creation, I guess I should say, because Orsa's the one that did it all, right? Yeah, see, our ring came back to us.
聖火神
The Flamebringer.
やはり聖火神
So he alone still chooses you. I was right, that was our ring. It's just weird of the location that it was in, right? Because I'm pretty sure I am remembering correctly, in the final fight against the Bestower of All, there's 3 rings on the left, 1 on the top center, which I believe was Alphan, and then the 3 on the right, which I don't remember which 3 were on the left and which were on the right. I'm almost 100% sure Alphan was on the top center, but yeah, our ring should have been in the bottom center here. It shouldn't have been in the right side, right? I guess what that means is the one that is in the bottom center here in this scene, it probably slides over, and now it's the bottom right instead, because ours was the bottom right. But that feels a little unnecessary, but maybe we need to keep that in mind and remember that, because maybe that actually is important or relevant to something. I definitely don't think we picked up on that originally, though, because why would we think that the ring location's floating there in the air? What reason would we have to think there was any rhyme or reason to that, right? But now we obviously know that there potentially is, given the fight, so we'll see. No matter. Dark Priestess Signa, if you would please.
ベルヌフラママレティクフラマアペリヌクポルタゲヘナ あれは
That's just what is going on here. Okay, well, for starters, I'm finally done with food. How long did that take? Hour and a half only. Let's go. Didn't take us 2 hours to eat a meal. Alright, let me hop back on the screen here. And hopefully not cover the text too much. Nothing good, that's for sure. Sir Southern Tuss, why? Yeah, because remember at the end of last chapter, she had that really nice conversation with Southern Tuss about her father that she never met, right? About Graham. And so like her literal last interaction with him was one of the most important conversations of her life. And now, like, a couple days later, she's like betraying. He's betraying her and everyone else, killing a god, and who knows what else he's gonna be doing here. I awakened to the truth. See, and I'm, you know, the seeds for this were probably planted a long time ago, right? For him with not feeling right or something, but in part 3 it really brought him along here on his journey, right, like especially when we went to like Barricane and stuff and we were learning about the history and everything. What we were talking about earlier about how we did a couple attempts on Bestower of All, we just didn't finish the fight, so we won't have much. I think there's an epilogue to it too, right? So we'll have to win the fight and do the epilogue, and hopefully we can hopefully do that on the 16th, and hopefully those things won't even take all of the 16th, and then we can even get started on Side Celestia on the 16th as well. But if not, if the fight doesn't go as I'm hoping it will go, and it ends up taking us more time on the 16th, we'll just get started with Side Celestia on the 17th then. But I don't think it should take too long. Hopefully on the 16th, and then also as far as like getting caught up on the Ember Flame stories and stuff, since we have at least 4 chapters there, we'll just have to do that the next week, or something. I'm not sure. You know, as far as how long it was, I don't remember. I think it was pretty long. I think it was one of the many like second half of Bestower of All Chapters that took like a full day of streaming. So I think it was probably like an 8 to 10 hour chapter or something like that. But at this point, like difficulty wise, the two fights in it shouldn't be that bad, given all the tools we have now that we didn't even have when 8 first got added. So I think it would be more so about getting through the story than about the fights. I think the fights are probably fairly manageable at this point. Even for like free to play folks like myself. You rejoined us, huh? Now can we put you back on the screen without blocking dialogue? Yeah, there you are. Hey. Yeah, you just really enjoy streaming Octopath, don't you, honey? Yeah. Oh, nice kitty. I see your right eye is like kind of allergic there, huh? You got some gunk going on. Yeah. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Okay. The azure flame was never anything but a fabrication. Oh yeah? Okay. This is definitely a new song. Behold, this is the true flame. The accursed flame that will cleanse you from your sins. Accursed? Come on, Alon, you were there with us in Barricane last week. Hey Nazda, how's it going? How's it going? Happy New Year's Eve. Hear me, covetous humans. Abandon your worthless lives and join the rapacious dead. Becoming my puppets. Uh-oh. Viola's ready to go. Barzel, yeah. What are these things? Oh, did they get new characters to Uh-oh, we're gonna have to look. Did they just get new characters like this week or something? Oh boy, okay. Sorry, Emma, you're gonna have to hop off the screen here. Alright, let's reload. No! No, they got Raimei! Let's go! I was just talking last week about how we needed Raimei! Oh boy, I hope she's like super busted. You guys remember from both of my two playthroughs, Raimei is like my favorite non-player character. Oh man, they don't even have her kit in here. They don't even have her kit in here yet. It says the release day is tomorrow. Okay, hold on. We're gonna watch. Let's watch the trailer. Oh, I'm so hyped. Where's our audio here? Oh no, go back. You gotta unmute. Okay. Oh my gosh, Raimei, let's go! Shit, now this is gonna make me want to get Hikari too. We'll have to look, so we got Hikari X too, huh? Yeah, and remember, she's all about the lightning. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to look and see if we can see if they have comments turned on and if anybody's talking about her skills. Okay, so she's hitting a lot of... She's hitting spear, she's exploiting lightning. She's got lightning. What does she have here? Oh, that's a pretty decent hit. Wait, now what are we talking about here? They're showing something side by side. What is the difference? Can't actually see anything different here. Same skills. Same skill is selected. Oh, down here on the bottom, look. There's a 6-star, so they're talking about what changes when she's 6-star. Follow-up lightning attacks, yeah, okay. That like tripled the damage. Did you see that? Holy cow. Look at these numbers. Look at those numbers. The crits were like triple damage. And the non-crit was like more than double the damage. Wow, so okay. So we know she gets a really big glow up when she becomes 6-star, right? Because we can see the 6-star right here. I think, oh, you know what? I'm blocking it. Hold on. Let me hop off. We can see the 6-star. Or wait, hold on. I need to tab back to it so you can see my cursor. Yeah, so we can see the 6-star right here. So the left is 5 stars, the right is 6 stars, I think. Actually, down here on the left, we can also see 6 stars. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's got to be a 6-star upgrade, though, I think. Okay. This is... I think this is her X skill. Yeah, I think this is her X skill. Okay. That was... Okay. That was kind of interesting looking. It looked like a 5-hit AoE maybe, and then it's buffing the front row. Or is it... No, it's buffing... Maybe it's buffing all characters. It's a little hard to tell. Yeah, we'll have to see, because remember, I already talked about, so she's a merchant. I already talked about wanting to get Southern Toss X Kane from the Final Fantasy IV collab. So it's kind of sounding like I'm really wanting to do the spear thing. So I don't know. If we get lucky with Temnos really early on, I might have to do some pulls for Particio too. Okay, and then we also have Hikari X. Here he is. He's a cleric. Oh, wait. Yes, he's a conjurer. Yo, you know what? That's hype as hell, because remember when I first unlocked Conjurer, I'm pretty sure I had him on Conjurer for the rest of my first playthrough, because because Conjurer gives, I think, out of all the jobs as a secondary job, it gives the most HP, and I was doing the thing where we wanted to get him really low on health and have as big of a health pool as possible, so then he could do limb for limb with whatever the accessory was called that boosted your damage based on how much health you were missing. And so I had him as a Conjurer in the first playthrough, like for the rest of the playthrough after we unlocked it. Oh, you know what? It was the physical one probably, right? Let me see here. Am I here? Google Sheets. We're looking for... Are we logged into the right email? Yeah. No, is this my... No, this isn't my sheet. We're looking for my Octopath 2 sheet. Here we go. Yeah, because remember I did all this stuff. The damage boosting weapons. That's the Giants Club, I think, that you're talking about, right? That increases physical damage, probably. Yep, giant. I knew exactly what you were talking about. Yeah, see, I did the spreadsheet, and on top of adding like all of them and making it a checklist, so every time I play through it, I also, on most of them, I added the location too. I added the zone name and the region and the level of the region too. So I'm pretty sure I've shared this. I think this is the link to this spreadsheet should be on my Discord server if you poke around enough. It might be like in Octopath resources or something. Not the COTC stuff, but Octopath or something. So if anybody ever wants to make a copy of this for yourself for when you're playing 2, it's got all that stuff. It has my personal story rankings. It has the ratings for each playthrough, but it also has locations on like inventions and stuff. Okay, nice. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Like give me who do I want? What do I want? Give me Inventor Agnia. That would be so fun. It kind of is, isn't it? Yeah, it kind of is. Now, didn't we also see this? Didn't we also see this somewhere else? Right? Like, isn't there? Oh no! You know what where we saw it? We saw what you're talking about, Suki. We saw it with the Octopath 1 refights in Octopath 2 that got added earlier this year, right? Because like Tressa was a Rune Lord when we were fighting against them. Remember? I'm trying to remember what other combos was Therian the Sorcerer. I can't remember. Those fights were so much fun. Yeah, they swap jobs like mid fight, right? Okay, so yeah, let's see. I'm sure. Let's see, staff and then every element of magic except dark. Conjurer points. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be really nice this later this week we'll be able to look at this stuff, right? Because today's what, Tuesday only? By Thursday or Friday, I think you're right, we should watch this trailer. But by Thursday or Friday, we should probably, oh man, the music's going to go super hard in this trailer, isn't it? By Thursday or Friday, we should probably have kits for them. So we'll have to continue checking on them throughout the week because we've got to see what their kits are. Oh yeah. Oh man, his music goes so hard.
これを信じていると皆の願いは天に届くと
So I won't be able to get Warrior Hikari, right? Because we've got to save too much for post Octopath 2 characters. But I think we've gotta get Conjurer Hikari, right? Like I've got to get him. Hopefully he'll be like absolutely busted power creep wise too. Hopefully what is he gonna do as a cleric though? He's gonna be support, isn't he? Right? Because Conjurer has all the stuff that like Rune Lord had, where you can give like in fire, in ice, in lightning to your party. So he's got to do stuff. He's got to do a lot of super strong buffing, I'm gonna guess, and it's probably gonna either have to do with making enemies. What is that new word called? Weakening, I think, right? He's either got to do stuff with weakening with magic, or he's got to do stuff with buffing allies with maybe giving them weakening. I don't know, but it's got to have something to do with elements and buffing, I think, because I think that's what Conjurer was all about, right? I mean, I think it also has a heal or something, but it comes with like a penalty, like where you can't act for a few turns, but it like full heals and full revives everybody, something like that. Yeah, I mean, Conjure as a job in 2 wasn't that great, other than the humongous HP buff it gives. But okay. All right, what's he gonna do? Yeah, there he goes. There he goes. He buffed everybody. Now what? Okay. Okay. Wait. Go back. Did they add? Did he add any weaknesses? No, he did not. Okay. So he's doing what I said. He's giving elemental follow-up attacks to everybody in the front row, it looks like, right? Because they're doing their normal attacks, and it almost looks like their normal attacks are now exploiting the weaknesses too. It's doing like a physical exploiting the weakness he's giving them, and then it's doing magic as well or something. Okay, what are you doing here? This also has percentage numbers, so this is going to be a buff too or something. A debuff. Oh, look at that. One skill and he staff broke and light broke all the enemies for a long time too. So it extends based on boost. Okay. So he's buffing elements. He's doing like exactly what I thought he was going to do. But if he can do it for like, if he can, and I think we saw, if we come back here and we scroll back up before we finish watching the video, he can do it for every element except dark. So he's gonna be, oh my gosh, wait, think about this a second. He's gonna be actually busted, I think, right? Because so all the best characters right now, all the best damage dealers are all physical right now, right? We have Kane and Pardis and maybe Raimei, depending on what she's like. She might just be doing physical and exploiting. And we have Barjalo X. So we have the four best damage dealers in JP right now, and they all do physical. Well, now they can do every element of magic except for dark. And who do we have for dark? We have Tatlock X for dark, and Ditrena for dark, and Serafina for dark. So because of Hikari X, every single element of magic now in JP is really strong. And this is what we were looking for. Now, granted, magic itself is still not strong. Magic itself still sucks. but magic elements are all strong now. Dark magic is the only kind of magic that's good, maybe. Or that's really good. Oh, that's weird. Okay, but yeah, I think he's gonna end up being really strong because of those four characters that I mentioned. Because now parties can absolutely murder like lightning enemies, right? He doesn't just murder sword and dagger anymore. He can murder lightning enemies too. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, and he's also got, this has got to be one of his passives, right? We've got 3 stacks of something, 6 stacks of something, 9 stacks of something. 50% makes it sound like he's gonna be raising item and passive damage cap from 30 to 50% for something, right? For one type of damage or attack or something, and he's also giving 20% over here. Maybe he's giving like 20% physical attack and magic attack, and he's raising the damage cap for items and passives up to 50%. Or maybe they're the same thing, right? Like maybe it's physical attack and magic attack caps go up to 50% and he's also giving 20, so you still only need to get 30% from items and passives. That would be crazy too. I don't know. I don't know why. I know we can't read any of this stuff other than the numbers, but seeing what we've seen so far and seeing these numbers here, my gut is telling me that he's going to be really strong. He's going to be a really strong support character.
我が祈り聞き届けよ。届いたぞ、押し通る。道が開けたぞ。
Whoa, wait. How many hits was that? That was a lot of hits, wasn't it? That was like 7 hits or something, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was 8 hits AoE right there. And then, okay. No, we're... Yeah, I think you were right, Nazda. That looked like a basic attack single target, which was single target, and then the follow-up was AoE. One hit of magic, then a follow-up AoE. Okay, and this is... No, wait a second. Oh, this is his ult. Ooh, and now we can see visually. Look, we've got the 2 ult bars now. Now, you know, we've seen it on the website. Yeah, that's what it looks like visually. This has got to be the ult. Yeah. So now we see what it looks like actually, right? Because we saw it last week on the website in text form, and now we can see what it looks like visually. Okay, and we can also see. I'm sure we've seen this before, but I think this second one here above the ult with the 2 gauges, I think that's his X skill. And I'm guessing it doesn't look like he has a keeper equipped, because I think that would be, the keeper would be over here, and there would be another him saying something over here if they were ready or something. Okay, let's see. Oh, the top right. Oh yeah, stance changes. Ooh, maybe he can swap between buffing and debuffing, right? Or maybe he swaps between... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what else he could be swapping between. But we've already seen him do buffs and debuffs. Yeah, kind of. Good catch. That button is... I don't know how I missed that button. I should know better. Good catch. Okay, let's see what the ult does, if we can tell. Oh, yin yang! Wait. We've got to rewind, see how many hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was either 9 or 10 hits AoE. Now, the one thing I will say, looking at this, it's not doing any debuffing, right? I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did any debuffing or anything. I'm not gonna lie, based on what we can see visually and what we can deduce by the skill like effects and the numbers and stuff, I'm not sure how excited about Raime I actually am. I think we're gonna need her to see her kit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, this should be on Discord too. I think this is in the COTC resource channel. You might have to scroll up a little bit, but it should be there hopefully. And if it's not, let me know and I'll put it in there. I'm pretty sure it is though. Yeah, based on what we've seen though, I think I think Hikari X has me more excited than Raimei, like from a gameplay standpoint. Story wise, they both interest me, but I think with the increased release pacing we're probably going to be seeing, I think he's probably going to be more possible to get than her, I'm thinking. But okay, let's get back over to our game. Let's get back over to our game. Turn our music up too. Okay. Apologies, folks on YouTube. We're here to see Bestower of All Prologue in Chapter 1. We got a little sidetracked there, but for good reason. Okay. Get back, O wise one. They seem to be lost. Shall we show them the exit? Right. Look out, Chosen One! They're attacking! Viola's like literally staring right at them. Right. These enemies weren't easy. Like, I'm pretty sure this fight was not that easy, right? I don't think it was. We're gonna see, but I don't think my gut tells me that this fight is in fact not that easy. This is where we find out we do no damage. Well, hopefully that won't completely be the case here, but we'll see. Yeah, look at it. There we go. Yeah, they're not doing enough damage to bother us though either, so it's okay. Yeah, meanwhile, Southern Toss can break all of them. It's funny. It's gonna be interesting to see what it feels. Oh my gosh, blindness and terror. That was kind of gross. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it feels having Southern Toss for this part of the story, right? Jeez, so many debuffs they're doing to us. Oh, fire's locked on every single one of them. Okay then. We did 2. Let's go one more time. I like how good Signa's fighting alongside us. Okay. Yep, it's kind of funny. You know, and imagine if, like, a year from now, some new player was doing this story, and, like, Pardis was here alongside Cigna and Southern Toss fighting against these enemies, too. That would be even funnier. Oh, man. Yup. Yup. It's funny. I don't know why we're going on the top one, but okay, it's fine. Oh, she didn't still have both buffs there. Whoops. Yeah, that would be fun. Oh, I still need to equip more because we have more available now. On both accounts, more Arcana stones. I just haven't done anything with that system, so I kind of forgot that we gotta do that. There you go. Oh, you know what? We should have max boosted with these two BP, shouldn't we? Oh well. Oh, third deck train. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we just got her last week on stream. I can't remember which day. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh, come on with those weaknesses, you jerk. You utter jerk. D-trainer. I'm trying to think because there's definitely more than just those two. Oh, what is her name? Isn't it like Tattoo Rock or something? I think Tattoo Rock is what her name is on there. If I remember right. Yeah, her name's Goofy. Oh man. Game Made sure is funny. Wow, that was not great there, Al. That was even worse. Oh man, that was horrible too. Oh, thank gods. Thank the gods here. There we go. Goodness. How many turns? 8 turns. Jeez. that took us almost as long as 2 of the part 3 chapter 3 bosses combined, because I think those are all like either like somewhere in the 4 to 6 turn range. Yeah, I knew that fight was gonna be no joke. I think they should be. I don't think the. It might be better if you post it on Discord though, because then people that aren't here right now will be able to see it too. That might be better. I don't know. but yeah, normally I don't care about links from trusted folks and stuff. Again, I ask, what are these things? They don't seem to be of our world.
剣王の辞書にも載ってねえが
So they fall outside even your encyclopedic knowledge, huh?
扉が
The door. Uh-oh.
欲なき世界を
He
作るだとか
said he wanted to create a world without desire, right?
あのふざけた男は何者だ
Ridiculous. Who is he? Yeah, that's right, because Barjul didn't really join us after Bestower of Wealth, did he? He kind of just kept doing his own thing in Valor.
サザントスさんは
Sir Southern Toss is...
私を守ってくれた優しい人です
He's a kind and compassionate man who protected me.
なぜ
Why would he do something like this? Okay, I'll look at it in a sec. Let's see. Take a break here. Oh, nope, can't take a break. The music. Oh, hold on a second. bad timing, but well, let's see. Hold on. Traveler. Oh my gosh, the music.
旅の果てに何を望む
What do you seek at journey's end? Oh my gosh, what a scene, what a scene, what a scene.
人の欲とは東の谷のように
For man's desire is a bottomless abyss. Ah, the music. How we've missed the music. I'll be passing through now, Finis. Oh, right, and he gets his villain outfit made. Oh man. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look. I was too slow. I think I already have that though. I will purge all humans
そして
and the entire world
黒き炎で焼き
with the accursed flame. And look at the rings. Here they are, just like I said. 3 on the left, 1 on the top, and 3 on the right. Exactly how I said. Yeah, okay. And actually, like, look at that. They're around a ring. Just like in the fight, too. That's so cool. I definitely didn't catch that the first time around.
そして
Then I will once again
貴様たちに全てを授け
bestow all upon you. God, the art. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a lot of really good villains, I think. Throughout this game. But I mean, he's him, right? He's him. He's the villain of. Oh my gosh! Wait. 3 on the left, 1 on the top, and 3 on the right. Oh man! I'm cooking today, guys. I'm cooking. Now the real question is, we have to take a screenshot of them right here in this order. And we have to see how the rings are laid out in the fight. Because what if the rings are laid out the same? Like, Eltrix would be... She would be power, right? Because she was in Bestower of Power. He would... And she's also a warrior. He would probably be merchant. And who would... He's also a warrior. How would that work? She's a scholar, and that's where the Alifan ring is in the fight. Yeah, we're gonna have to revisit this when we on the 16th when we're doing the fight on the main account. Thief and cleric, and what are we? I mean, we're Elfric's rings, so we would be cleric too. We'll have to see, because that's a little bit weird with 2 warriors on the left and 2 clerics on the right. But Alifan definitely is in the right position. The scholar and the thief might be in the right position. I'm pretty sure... My gut tells me that Dancer's on the right as well. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Okay, before we continue, I need to BRB for just 1 second. So I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about the break here. Actually, no, if we can finish this up. Now wait a second. No, because we were doing the start of it and now we're doing the prologue or something. I think we've got more to go. Yeah, I'll be right back a sec. Just BRB. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, hold on. I need to... something real quick on the computer. Maybe not on that one. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Should have put the mic down a little bit more here so it's not blocking as much stuff. Okay. Alright, back to the story. I think my audio should be on still, yeah. Okay, cool. Hear me, everyone. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep our eye on this this formation here, because I think this might be pretty important here. Hear me, everyone. I like how she kind of takes charge here. She's kind of the ruler of. She's the leader of all the leaders. We must band together and face reality. I'm gonna try not to be too sidetracked. I completely forgot today was Tuesday. There's an early afternoon Bucks game going on right now, and I had forgot that my plan was to watch the game and then stream afterwards. And so I've got it on the other screen right now. We're gonna try to keep our eyes on that for a little while here while we're playing, but I think our attention's gonna be mostly on the game though. Okay, we must band together and face reality. That said, we do not yet have a full grasp of the situation. Yeah, I'm from Madison, and I originally when I finished high school and I went off to college, I moved around the state a little bit, but I've never lived anywhere else. Therefore, we must investigate immediately and then discuss what it is that we should do. For we are the guardians of light. Yeah, and one of our guardians of light fell within minutes of being dubbed guardians of light by Mr. Finnis. Oh man, I still can't believe, when we did this last year, and we're doing it again, I still can't believe, one, we finally met Finnis, and two, in the meeting with him where we met him, he also got murdered. And three, who it was that actually murdered him. I mean, that is just so much world building right there in that one scene, right? For all of Orstera, the ramifications that scene alone had on Octopath 1 is crazy in and of itself, right? Okay. Alright. There's the prologue, right? Oh my gosh, look at the art. It's so good. Yeah, I think I started saying earlier, like, we've had some really good villains in, like, honestly, all three of the games, right? But, like, when I think of the Octopath villain, like, he's him, right? I know we have Galdera, I know we have V-Day, but, like, Southern Toss for me is him. Like, he's... Mint is right there. No. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't know. I mean, okay, just think... think about this though for a second, right? Like, we've got all these different villains throughout Octopath history, right? Southern Toss is the one they gave 8 different theme songs. He's the one that has 8 songs, not V-Day, not Galdera, not even Mint has 8 songs, right? Only Southern Toss is the one that has 8 theme songs himself. Isn't that nuts? But it's so perfect, right? Like, if anything, that's them saying that he's him too, right? Yeah, he has 8 different songs. That's how important he is. Okay, so that was the prologue. We need a new stream marker here. And for whatever reason, this is not working, so I gotta refresh.